Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Clashing Conferences
let's
podcast.
Go.
Baseball episode.
Baseball edition.
Everybody's got to give us one sponsor.
Hey,
Be
no,
ready.
I got it. We'll get it.
You can each pick one, but we're gonna give out one sponsor each tonight. We got a skeleton crew. We got Matt has
Mike.
Oh well, what's we got timeout.
You're not hosting today.
Good.
Shut up, and I'll get through everything. Don't worry about it. Just sit back.
Somebody came ready today.
And watch the scoreboards. Did he get trivia with it? Did he, being myself, did he digs? It's just trivia.
I'm still waiting for where the dig is.
Well, I didn't say it was like supposed to be a dig. It rhymes. So yeah,
okay.
The first thing we do want to do is get through all of the see,
sponsors.
Look at the guy in the background clapping. Yeah, all the sponsors here. I'll go for I'll go the first one and somebody else can chime in. But obviously Lotwin, LOTWYN, go there for all your fan chains. They look amazing. Half the people already have them. Code is TCCPOD for 10% off.
Right,
they look great. Got one right here behind Lewis. Obviously it was a purchase championship, but that's okay. It still qualifies. I mean, I know
you were a part of it.
I was.
You were a part of it.
I can say it. I can say it the way it's supposed to. But if somebody wants to talk about Sparrow Hair Studio, they can take that. Listen, somebody more from the area.
I'll take over that one. Hey, if you're in the Lancaster area, make sure you check out my girl Lean, Sparrow Hair Studios. She'll get you looking right. So hey, hit her up if you're in Lancaster area. We're here.
That's right, Lancaster. So, and I guess the last one is going to be
Jimbo.
This day in Philly sports history. Jim Montgomery. We got the entire half the family tree from the Montgomery Stanley clan out here. Don't think he's missed a day. He's pretty much the Cal Ripken of podcasts here, waking up well before I even open my eyes every day to get that done. So, great contributor here. Him and I guess his like second stepbrother or whatever you want to call it.
Pesky brother.
Yeah, Kyle. I don't want to say anything, that I don't want to lose a point as host. I don't think that's ever happened before, but I don't want to lose a point. So I'm just going to say Kyle. Kyle's a great dude. And they're starting to do some collaborations together, and I'm looking forward to seeing it all. So like and subscribe, as I'm told. So a couple of things that we want to get through to start with. We can kind of go through some ditty digs a little bit. We'll go through that. Also want to look at how the week has gone a little bit, not just the competition, but some of the wild card races and some of the games that have been going on. And then we'll move into the second half. But I think the first thing for ditty digs is we're going to have to talk about Philly Karen. We are going to have to talk about this.
Dude, that was crazy.
Wretched person. I don't know.
She's from Jersey. She's from Jersey, they said. So
I think somebody, I don't think that's
that
correct.
Side of the bridge.
I mean, but I don't know who she was visiting down there because her man was wearing a Marlins jersey and they were 1,000 miles away from her home.
Was that her man though?
I don't know, but I give him whoever that was. I give him a lot of props for just sitting there. He didn't react to anything. He may have just been in shock.
Hey, listen, exactly my point. If that was your wife and something was to happen like that to you, won't you you grab her or you'll leave?
Well, I'm going to have to
distance yourself.
I'm going to have to get a towel for all the blood that's going to come out of that person's nose if she's approaching, if it's my wife. But
he probably did it. He probably just said, "Oh, you know what? I'm not going to react. I'm just going to sit here. I don't know this lady."
That's what my husband would have did that to me. If it would have been me doing that, he would have been like, you know what? You started this. You can fight your own battle, and I'm just going to sit back.
Yeah, I mean, she got, down all the way. The Philly fans, they travel. They may be mutants, but they do travel, and she was catching it from the Philly fans that were there.
And what happened at the end of the game, though?
Well, Harrison Bader. Like I said, I don't hate any of the players. Bryce Harper's a tool, but I don't hate any of the players or anything like that. Same thing with the Eagles. It's just the fans, man. So I mean, yeah, Harrison, class act by them. Even class act, I think, by the Marlins.
Marlins.
When the girl came out to give him the little package, she was just like, "I am so sorry." While this lady is literally like in like
giving the
ear's
finger
distance.
to everybody.
Yeah,
Yep.
she could
Arguing
like
with
literally see this is
everybody.
happening. They got one of the huge like cameras, handheld, like big like shoulder cameras right behind her too. I mean, it was great. It was an all around good experience. It was a great thing that it happened. Hey, politics brings people apart, as you see
Did you
today.
see all the
Unfortunately,
things the kid has gotten? They got an RV. They're going to the
What?
World Series.
yes.
What?
They got the
Yes.
signed bat from Bader. They got the meat Bader. Like
Wow.
they just keep getting gifted all these things
It's a
from
setup.
people.
It's a
It's
setup.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, she lost her job, didn't she? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I
She
read
got
that
fired.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do that these days. You cannot do that. And it's, kind of like from Ocean's 11, if you're talking to Terry Benedict, you of all people know there's always someone watching.
Yes.
You can't do that these days. It doesn't matter if it's legal or completely legal. It doesn't matter. And cancel culture has not gone away.
How is she not given the ball back yet?
I don't think it.
Dude, there was a company, from what I read earlier. There was a company, I want to say in Jersey. They make sports cards or something, and they were willing to give her $5,000 if she gives up the ball, but she has not come out to light.
No response.
No. And I mean, she left.
I read somewhere she's refusing to give it up. She said because of everything that she's never letting it go. And I was like, wow, I mean,
I'm surprised that
hold
somebody
your ground.
Right. Like, hold that to your chest, lady. You hold that till the day you die.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm kind of, well, if it was in Philly, that may have been this weekend as well. I mean, I don't know how she got, I mean, she's got a clear bag, and as she's leaving, it's just in the clear bag. Everyone knows who she is. Everyone knew at that park before the game ended who she was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little surprised that she left with it myself. But yeah, props to the kid and props to the dad. I mean, there's ways to handle it, and there's a lot of ways you could have handled it that still would have been acceptable.
Big respect to the dad.
Yeah. I gotta say this though. I keep thinking of this. Is there not a world where she actually did get to the ball first?
She did.
But it doesn't matter.
It went
though.
right through her. It went right through her hands, and it bounced. So it hits the ground. It's fair game. That's
exactly. I agree. But is there not a world where he took it out of her hand? Because you can't see it. There's no video of the actual altercation.
It's not like the old man at the Mets game.
And as fiercely upset as she was, like, she obviously felt like it was her ball at some point during the transaction.
You watch the video of the old man catch the ball at the Mets game, and the younger dude snatched it out of his hands.
Keep wanting to go to this completely other thing.
No, it's not.
Nobody's
talking
thing. About that.
Because you're trying to act like Mets fans are the greatest when they're not. It was a whole lot worse. Snatching the ball
brought it
out of an old
and
man.
You're talking about some obscure thing when this is national news.
Oh, okay.
They're not the same.
All right, I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
You don't gotta be sorry to me. Apologize to the host. You're ruining his segment.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Paul.
All right, so the Nets Diddy Dig is actually about the Braves. Talk about a Darwin Award winner.
Yeah.
So the Braves released one of their pitchers, a low-end single-A team. Dude got caught stealing football cards from Walmart, and they released him. Like, oh, I thought you were saying it because you knew what this was. He stole $60 in football cards from Walmart and got caught. So they released him. Again, low-end, single-A team, but still, you are technically a Major League Baseball player. I'm not talking about the money that you get, but you're a Major League Baseball player. What are you doing going to Walmart?
Is that the equivalent of Jameis Winston stealing the crab legs?
I guess. I mean, for the time and probably what he was paid in college when that happened, yes. Actually, yes. But this guy, I don't think this guy's going to be eating any W's anytime soon, like Jameis Winston continues to do. That was ridiculous. The final one goes out to one of our Philly. Like your fan base is ruined now. I understand. You can't denounce her. It doesn't matter. You can't denounce her as much as they want to not claim her. There's nothing you can do. But the Dodgers apparently, I don't know if anybody saw this, they had a no-hitter going into the ninth. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, up 3-0, 1 out left, and they lost the game 4-3. How you let that happen? 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, and they lost 4-3. I mean, if you and if you're that pitcher, and I do not remember if it was one singular pitcher before, but if you're that pitcher, I'm gonna do what the Astros pitcher did last week. Like, I'm just beaming everybody. Everybody's gonna get beam balls coming at you. Yeah, we need Jeff to find out who that is.
Who's Jeff?
The big reveal.
There we go.
Big reveal.
It was Yamamoto.
It was Yamamoto, yeah.
Was he the one that was getting the no-hitter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I want to know who he wouldn't have done it. I want to know who was that blew it. You know, he wasn't going to do anything. Maybe curse him out through a translator. That's about it. But here, we can go into the weekend review, kind of. Some of these races got a little tighter. You know, we talked last week, the Padres, I was talking about the Padres. They were blowing it, but they're back out a little bit. They increased it a little bit. Nothing is safe. I think the entire wild card race, for the most part, is not safe at this point. I think you got at least another week to 10 days minimum before you can really. It's
going to come down to the last week.
Yeah. So right now, I mean, you got the Padres are up by 3 on the Mets. The Mets have the last seed. We got the Giants lost today. They're 2.5 behind, and you got 2 people right behind them as well. You got 2.5, and you got 2 teams at 3. So
the Reds.
Yeah. And I think, is it the Cubs? Is the other one? Is it? No, it's not the Cubs. Somebody else.
The Mets have to play the Reds still. So
do you play the Phillies again too?
No.
It's tonight, the last one.
Unless we meet in the
No, we play tomorrow night.
And that's a long way. Is that 4? That's 4 games,
4
right?
games, yeah. 4-game series right now.
All right.
Not going too swell for us so far.
No, what was we watching a couple days ago? Your boy McNeil. Is it McNeil? McLean.
Nolan McLean.
Had like 4, like, what do you got? Give up like 4 hits, like barely, and then all of a sudden now in like 2 innings, he had like 6 hits. I mean,
they left the donut on the board, baby.
They did. Yeah, I thought that was a game. If you would have said that the other team only scores 1 run and that guy was pitching, you would have just assumed that you won.
Absolutely.
But they did it.
Nola came out of nowhere with the gem, though. I got to give him credit.
So what's going on with the Mets? Because they have been kind of a roller coaster over the last, well, I mean, the whole year, but recently, still a roller coaster. I mean, there have been some highs recently where it looked like they couldn't be stopped.
It's no different than I said last week. It's going to come down to our young pitchers. You know, we brought up another kid this week.
I saw that.
He's our third kid that we've inserted into our rotation that we called up. He was pitching a gem into the 6th inning. He had a no-hitter, and then he gave up 3 quick home runs. So, I mean, yeah, you know, you got to see a little bit of the good and the bad, and hope he can keep those last couple of balls in the park. But he was doing fine for a while. So we'll see how start number 2 goes. I still like McLean. I mean, you can physically see how good his stuff is when he's pitching. It's pretty impressive. And they're already saying that, you know, I don't understand any of this stuff, but the metrics and the way they determine spin rate, he spins it more than anybody in the majors right now. Every single ace pitcher, he spins it more than anybody. And I don't know exactly what that means other than when I see him throw it, it goes some crazy ass different ways, man.
He looks really, when he's on the mound, maybe it's just, he's kind of skinny. Like, he looks really young. He looks like a kid. He absolutely looks like a kid.
Did you see Jonah Tong pitch yet? You want to talk about looking like a kid.
Is he one of your guys too?
Well, yeah, and he's like 160 pounds. Yeah,
well,
he's very small. They're comparing him to Lincecum. but he throws very hard and a weird arm angle, and he's good. He was the number one pitcher in the minor leagues this year.
Well, I mean,
in
over
like
the
every
summer,
metric.
Over the summer, there were quite a few scouts that were claiming that the Mets pitching prospects, they had the number one, like, stable. I know you love that word, stable, for many reasons, but stable of pitching prospects. And I'm not exactly sure why we bring it right now, not like in like June and just kind of get it. Yeah, it's going to be a good chuckler for a while. But I don't know. I don't know why they would do it now, though. I would have tried to see what you have in April or May in case you got to get out the yips or something. I don't know if right now is the time.
They were hoping that they weren't going to need to use them at all this year, Paul. This
Fair
is like
enough.
break glass in an emergency type situation. You know, we had to send Senga to the minors. Mania sucks after coming off injury.
Is this like a
We
Jackson
lost
Dart situation?
we lost 2 or 3 other starting pitchers to injury throughout the year. You know, we got to use who we can use right now, and these guys have the talent, and we just got to throw them in the deep end, see if they can swim.
I think it's going to be exciting. I'm not sure that you're going to love the rush of emotions in the next couple of weeks, especially with your housemate, but it's going to be interesting for sure. How about what's going on over in the deep Northwest over there?
Well, I mean, I said it last week. I'm like, apparently when I talk trash, my team listens. So it kind of helped a little bit. I was a little nervous versus your Braves dropping that first game. I was like, man, this series, if it continues this way, I am never, ever going to live this down versus the Braves. But then you won your point. You know,
oh, absolutely.
yeah,
I know the strengths. I know the strengths
game.
of Wheaton, how to play to my strengths. For sure. No, I mean, yeah, we did win the first. It was like 4-1 or whatever. And then it was like, I saw it at one point. The game wasn't even over. It was like 10-1 or 10-2. And I was like, there we are. We're back. And got
my heart
obliterated. And I was
I mean, I
like,
apologize.
I'll lock that point up. I will lock that point up right there.
That made me feel a lot better. I was like, whoo, I'm never going to live this down. But yeah, I mean, we're hanging in. We're still hanging in there. 4-game win streak right now. So we'll probably lose tonight. I'll jinx that right then and there. My bullpen's, holding on strong. One of the most used bullpens in MLB. Benny's not here, but the Red Sox having the most used bullpen in Major League Baseball right now, and I think we're sitting third with the Mets sitting, I think, fifth-ish or whatever on bullpen usage, thanks to injuries. So, but I mean, I have a strong bullpen. Gilbert came back strong. Kirby still doesn't look good coming off that injury. It's hurting me. A little nervous about my pitching rotation coming into wild cards and playoffs and stuff like that, and how that's going to go. And Cal, we're 53. We're sitting at. We're one away from the 54. So we're holding in. We're holding in.
Well, I think there's a lot of people hoping that he gets that for sure. I still am not 100% confident that that's going to end up being an MVP winner for him. But, the stats aren't necessarily there, but in proportion, if you look at those stats in proportion to who he is and that position, what Judge has done this year
incredible.
Has been done by Judge. He himself has done it before.
Right.
No one as a catcher has performed like that with that big of an ass before either. You got to lug that thing around. And I want to say that is in context. That is definitely in context. I'm serious. I mean, Aaron Judge
too early to end the show for dumb shit. So
you can always can always make the second half the first half, and we just switch the segments. But I mean, Aaron Judge sits there in the outfield and does this. It's not that bad. So I can understand it either way you do it. I know we're on the baseball podcast, but there's been a couple of years recently where Nikola Jokic has lost the MVP with better stats than he had when he won the MVP. It's not just the statistics. It's
voters
literally
get tired of him, of voting for the same guys.
Yes.
And the same kind of performances as well. I mean, you're just looking at just hard hitting stats. So yeah, no, I completely agree.
Well, I keep hearing people talking about consistency, and I'm like, well, Judge was hurt. Cal obviously came into the All-Star game or the All-Star break like huge and then slumped a little bit and is I would say evening out potentially, but I mean,
Not
it's
just
not
that
like
though.
again,
Cal's behind the plate, and
every game.
he's exactly, and then he's on his knees catching the ball. Then he
lose a point.
hey, no.
I got
Come
nothing.
on now.
I got nothing.
Anyways,
Nothing.
he's on his knees, and then he has to get up, and then he comes back up to the plate, and then if it's a quick inning, he has to go do the same thing all over again. If it was up to me, MVP.
I mean, to me,
For what he's doing,
he's like,
for what he's doing as a catcher, MVP.
Yeah.
well, I think it's like Travis Hunter. He's playing offensive defense the whole game.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Again, outfielders stand there like this. I'm like, kind of
Judge
feel
hasn't
like
even has Judge even been back out in the outfield
he's
yet since he
supposed
got
to
hurt?
he's supposed to be coming back now if he hasn't already. They have
Okay.
I
All right.
think he's got
gave
one
him the
game out
green
there.
light. Yeah, they gave him the green light. So, but again, you don't have to move around for that. Lewis, what about you got hit with the injury bug a little bit early this week? I know that like the best thing
Yes.
about Alec Boehm is not even Alec Boehm, but his actual girlfriend is better than Alec Boehm.
I'm
But
pretty sure she makes Mike money.
you also lost trade. She does.
I don't
I
know
would
who
listen.
his girlfriend is.
Aaron Dolan from ESPN
What?
Bets.
Oh my
Yeah, I didn't know that
goodness.
was his girl. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't.
Dude,
Yeah,
she
that's
is
his
so
girl.
biased towards. She is so biased towards.
Oh
I
Philly
don't
on
watch
there
man.
ESPN
blatantly.
Bets.
Oh, well, you should. Then you're doing yourself a disservice. Doing yourself a
Look,
disservice.
if Aaron Dolan, if his girlfriend is the one giving out the bets, I don't need to see it.
She's pretty
Okay,
good at
hey,
it.
whatever.
She's pretty good at
Whatever.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Either way,
Anyways,
All right.
Well,
anyways, the
we'll get
Phillies
past
are
we'll get past that, but you lost Trey Turner, and I know he's not
yes.
your third or fourth best player,
As
but
of right now,
really
they're
be nice
saying
to have
6
him.
weeks. Yes, definitely. But Sosa's not a slouch either. He's a pretty good player. He's doing his thing. He has good defense, so he's playing pretty good. And then we got our guy Schwarber who hit that 50th last night.
I know, and what I don't want to see is I want to see Cal in the ESPN headlines, not Schwarber. Schwarber gives Cal like a bad name, like big guy's a bad name. Cal gives big guys a
Why?
good name. I just
What?
think Schwarber just looks like a slouch. He just looks like one of us. It literally looks like Randy out there. Is what I mean.
Exactly.
He just looks
And he's still hitting
like he's got
50
multiple
home runs.
chins.
Come on
I mean,
now, man.
so did Babe Ruth. So did Babe Ruth, but still.
Anyways, we're crushing it right now. We're in a 4-game winning streak. We took the last one from the Brewers, and right now we're beating up on dirty New York teams, the Mets.
Man,
So
that doesn't worry you though. I was just looking at the schedule. 6 weeks is a long time, man. That's like,
They
I mean,
said
you're
postseason.
you're back for the World Series if you're lucky.
okay.
No.
And
They
hold
said,
on.
they said for the
So
they said
hold on.
postseason.
We're playing a good team right now, and it has not hurt us right now.
No,
Right or
I
wrong?
agree for 2 games. Yeah, you got through 2 games, but I mean, you got to get through a slaughter of postseason teams at the end there.
Okay, but
If you, I mean, you will make
like
it
I
there,
said
but
earlier, no. But Sosa's not a slouch.
he's not
He has,
Turner.
he
I mean,
but he has good defense.
Turner's. I actually got a good stat for you. Turner
Go
is
ahead.
the only player in the entire NL batting 300. That's crazy. What happened? Why can't hitters hit anymore? He's the only guy in the entire National League batting 300.
I think it's because every pitcher's getting Tommy John surgery because they're trying to throw 105 every time, and it's not about placement. It's they're literally just ripping tendons out of their arm.
Thank you.
I don't think it's about like, I mean, some skill, but I mean, like, they're literally just trying to jump the highest, throw the fastest. I think
Thank you.
that's what they think matters. And Aroldis Chapman was like a good example when he first came in. and now I don't even want to talk about it. But
I just thought that was a crazy stat to hear, and then to actually look it up and find out it was true. I mean, you feel like 300 is like the good hitters. I always hit 300. You know what I mean? There was always like, I felt
you should
like
have
a bunch
like
of hitters
a
at
couple
300
leadoff
would
guys
hit
should have it.
300.
Yeah, you
And
should
now
have
you
a
got
couple leadoff
one,
guys.
and he's like barely over 300. It's like 305. I think Jeff just maybe gave us a number. Yeah, batting 305.
Every 300 hitter. Yep.
That's crazy. That is
Yeah, but
crazy.
see,
I don't think I didn't
at the
realize that
same
either.
time, it's a team sport. Like he had what? Bryce Harper leading off the night before. Yesterday he had Bader. Listen, it's a team sport. Next man up.
I don't think there's anything less of a team sport than baseball. And
I'll tell you what else. I would not want Rob Thompson filling out my lineup when
Why?
even whether they're healthy, because he's awful.
Is he?
Yes. To put
He's beating up
Schwarber
on the Mets
first,
right now, right?
to
He's
to
beating
let
up on the
Schwarber
Mets.
bat lead off all that time when he's a clear natural power cleanup hitter was absurd.
He's still winning, right? He's still winning. At the end of the day,
I
winning
wouldn't
is
say
all that
he's
matters.
winning. The Phillies are winning, but I think it's in spite of him.
Okay.
all right. Well, speaking of lineups, before we go into a break here, the Richmond team actually just finalized their all 40-year team, whatever, for how long, for 40 years at the stadium. They're all 40, you can't call it all 4-decade team, whatever it is. Let me see what they call it. Oh, they just call it the all diamond team, whatever. So I kind of wanted to go through that because there's a lot of people that we know on here. There's a couple of, because again, after the Braves, it turned to the Squirrels, which is the affiliate of the Giants. So there is actually a couple guys on here from there. But when you start with the starting pitchers, you got Smoltz and Glavine to start with. You got a couple other guys, couple of relievers. Mike Stanton, good old Mike Stanton. Remember him from back in the day? Not the douchey juice head one now. Mark DeRosa and Javi Lopez. You got Ryan Klesko, Chipper, Brandon Crawford from the Giants right now. You got Andrew Jones, David Justice, and the last one announced yesterday, outfielder Deion Sanders, playing for the Richmond Braves.
Nice.
So, from the all-decade team. So yesterday was our final. It's the beginning of the series of the final stand at home. I'll be there at the last game on Sunday. We're actually my wife's going to pick up my oldest son from college on Friday, bring him home for the weekend, and he's going to go in her place so she doesn't have to worry about getting balls hitting her face and stuff like that because of where we sit. But it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to get like 17 bobbleheads. I'm literally going to be carrying
He's going to
them.
be punching and drop kicking.
Yes, I'm going to be walking out of there looking like I'm Santa Claus. It's unbelievable. I can't wait. But I think that about wraps up the first half here. I'm pretty proud of this first half. I think we did a good job. Nothing to say wrong about Matt, but I think we did a good job. Oh, and I think I almost forgot about Ben too. So yeah. But I think that can do it for the first half here, and then we'll come back and talk about the contest, get some more stats to look out for this week, and hopefully we'll get some more Mets losses.
Big Reveal says there were 6 players in the AL that batted 300 in the chat there.
What up, everybody? The Beard is here. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, the law offices of William P. Harrington. Credit card litigation, Chapter 7 bankruptcy, estate planning, estate administration, guardianships, they do it all. As a member, listener, follower, supporter of our network, they are offering you a 15% discount on these services. So if you are in the Pennsylvania or New Jersey area, schedule your free consultation today.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening. Just a few quick reminders for everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And check out our fellow podcaster, Jim Montgomery, with This Day in Philly Sports History. Thank you.
back, everybody, to the second half of the baseball episode of the Clashing Conferences. Second portion is always about our competition, so let's talk about the weekend review again, which also was not overly kind to the Mets.
Scored as
First, we'll
many
start
points
off
as
with-
anybody else.
You're right, but you can't, if you're behind, you can't catch up unless you're leading. You can't match 3 for 3 and 2 for 2. You got to, switch it up some. So we'll start off with myself as Nostradamus, knowing exactly how my team is. That would be crappy. I did get a did get a point for having the highest ERA there. The Mets and the Mariners both got a point for having the lowest amount of strikeouts from a batter in a game.
Christy
And
tried to steal it from me last night, though. I was sweating her game out. They had one strikeout through like 6+ innings. And I was like, come on, Christy, we're tied. Like, don't take this half point away from me. You already have one. And she did.
I didn't understand what
They
all
ended
I
up
didn't
with like
understand what all
5.
that was about either when it was happening. I had no idea. But we also had Phillies taking a point for the other side of the strikeouts with Ranger Suarez getting a nice dozen there in a game. So what that does to the standings, obviously there's one name you didn't hear that's represented here. You don't hear it too often. Well, you also don't hear Ben's name very often on here or see him. So your score is indicative of your appearances.
Participation.
So, yeah.
I'm here.
You are
I'm here.
You are bringing up the rear in Rocky style with a big whopping 6. I am where I belong in the division at 9 in 4th. Christy hanging tough with Mike, who is making a big rush for the postseason, and for Lewis, not really gaining ground if Lewis can still get a point every week. So we got Christy at 12, Mike at 13, and Lewis at 15. So let's go ahead and spin those wheels and see what we got for this week. Wonder if we'll get some more landed on strikeouts. Strikeouts has been one we hit every single week. Steals, however, is not.
Yes. Yes.
Steals
David Hamilton.
for
Let's go.
any
David
single
Hamilton.
player. Steals any single player.
David
That's,
Hamilton about to take it home for me.
Hopefully not strikeouts again, even though host or the producer loves the dramatics, and here we come. Strikeouts for pitcher, any single player. We just
We're
had
gonna
that.
respin that.
Ranger Suarez just got that, and for Mike's sake,
Hey,
we're going to
Lewis,
try
guess
and
who has a
make it a little
stolen
fair.
base tonight already? Soto.
Well, unless we're going to double up with team total, I think we should still redo that again. I don't know. I mean, we could do steals as team total too. We'll see if we get another
Sounds like
category after this.
Sounds like a producer host call.
Yeah,
One of you guys
we'll
gotta
find out if the
decide.
wheel spins again after this. We'll switch it up. But otherwise, we got RBIs team total. So this is a good one for. Sorry, Ben, for some of the top end teams. Oh, maybe I guess we're not going to be doing strikeouts per pitcher then. Like
Yes,
I
we
said,
are.
we're
Yeah,
not going to do strikeouts per pitcher again.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are,
Crochet up.
baby.
Crochet Sunday Night Baseball. Come on. Red Sox,
Someone
Yankees.
is messing with the algorithm here, I believe. So I think we just lost Lewis. Well, I wouldn't say we lost him. I'd just say he's not here.
He's got
so-
the 20p Wi-Fi going right now.
Yeah. So what are the categories we got? We got steals, any single player. We got steals, team total.
No, it was
And-
strikeouts team total at the end there.
Strikeouts. I know, but I saw 4. So we had the strikeouts. We had the steals, single, the steals, team total, RBIs, and then the strikeouts per pitcher.
So you're
Is
giving
that what it
away
was?
4 points this week instead of 3?
No, I'm just it spun 4 times, so I would like to not do 2 steals categories, especially if you've already got a steal tonight. I have no problem doing it based on certain circumstances. So we'll do steals per
One steal is
single
not going
player.
to win that category anyway. I don't care.
But he could still get another. He's still got a leg up on other people who haven't played. So we'll do steals per single player. We'll do the RBIs, and then
Team
what
total.
was
Strikeouts team total by pitcher.
That'll work.
I also think we should do a category for any Clash and Conference team members going to MLB games this week. We got one right here. Going Red Sox Yankees on Friday.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Well, Lewis and
point.
Mike were supposed to go. They both swore they were going to a game.
Yeah, and then I started seeing actual schedules, and Monday night the Bears played, and I'm sorry, but as much as I love the Mets, I love football a lot more. And Tuesday we recorded the football podcast. Tonight, Wednesday, we're recording the baseball podcast. I wasn't going to make it to any of those games.
Well, how about this? How about this then? So it's unfortunate that Lewis is here, but it's unfortunate for Lewis that Lewis is not here. I had a contest teed up here and kind of a point on to give away here for a contest.
Oh, so I get a point by default? Taking it.
Nope. And you should lose a point for not freaking listening because the contest hasn't even started. I haven't even told you what the hell it is yet.
I just know Lewis can't get the point.
That part of it you have discovered. Good job. Yes, that's correct. Lewis at this point cannot get the point, but there's 3 people that can. So you have a 33% chance of getting it. So what it is everybody has to, you got to be staring right at me too. If I see anybody looking down and you're looking at it makes it look like you're looking at your phone or your computer typing nothing. Yeah, you, Ben. I know how you young kids work. You got AI and your boy coming in on the phone here.
I have the Karen video pulled up on YouTube. I'm going to close my laptop. I'm zoned in. Let's go.
It's going to be sort of like Family Feud style. So what it is going to be one question and there's actually 7 answers to it. And the last person standing is the one that wins.
Ooh,
so once we, and you get strikes if you don't get one. So it's just like Family Feud. There's 7 answers, the top 7 answers on the board.
Okay.
We'll start. I'm going to do it based on how I see people. So it's actually, Christy is actually on top for me, and then Ben, and then Mike.
Cool.
I did kind of sandbag it for Mike, but that's fine. You being
Jeff,
third,
I'm
it's
counting
not really
on you here.
Is not really a disadvantage. So here it is. It's one question, and you got to think about it. There are 7 ways to reach first base. Let's name them. Christy, you go first. What's one of the ways you can get on first base? That is correct. And what's the number 1 answer?
Oh.
Ben, what you got?
I'm going to go off the board. I'm going to go strikeout, but the catcher missed the ball and the runner ran to first.
Thank you for the dramatic explanation. But yes, a dropped wild pitch, strike 3, is also on the board. Mike, by the way, I'm not sure that you probably should have left that to the end. I guess you don't know how Family Feud works. You're a little young for that. Yeah, you're a little young for that.
Give me a hit.
Yeah, there you go. That's another good one. All right. So we got 3 out of the 7. Christy, you're back up again.
A hit by pitch.
All right. Now we've knocked out the top 4 that are on my list. So you got walk, hit by pitch, hit, and we'll call the wild pitch strike 3. We've got 3 left. What you got, Ben?
Does intentional walk count, or does that fall under walk?
That's a walk.
That's a walk.
That's
okay.
good thinking, though. I would have given you that if I was the host.
A walk is a walk. Walk is a walk.
A walk is
not anymore. Because now you don't even have to throw the 4 balls. Now you can just be like, "Hey, free pass."
Reach on an error by error.
That is number 5. We have 2 left. Mike, you've got 2. There's 2 answers that are left. You're going to have to think outside the box for at least one of these. And the fact that I said the word box is not part of it. Like, it's not part of a riddle.
Oh, I think this answer is wrong,
I just
but I
thought one.
feel like I need to go with it because I got nothing else. I think only the runners advance, though. I'm going with Balt.
No, that is incorrect because
Think
you're
so.
right. It's just advances. Yeah, it's not how to get to
Yeah, I
first
didn't
necessarily.
think the batter advanced, that just the runners advance.
Yep. All right, so you got one strike. Christy, what you got?
Like a pinch runner. Is that a way of reaching first without? Like
No,
if you're,
because the person's got to get on first before you do that.
I don't know, man. I think Christie beat the system on that one.
I mean, they technically made their way to first base.
Well, they're a
Got to-
replacement. They're a replacement for
Right.
somebody who made it by one of the other 7.
Ben's got. I'm trying to
Semantics.
beat Ben. Okay, Mr. Statman over here is going to get all these answers. I'm trying to beat Ben.
That's because he keeps looking to the bottom right. What's on the bottom right? Ben, you ain't been looking at me the whole time. Yeah, you keep looking down. What do you got though?
I will say catcher's interference.
That was number 7. Excellent. So we got Mike and Christy with 1 strike and Ben with no strikes. We have one more answer left. And actually the catcher's interference was the out of the box one I was thinking about. The other one is when you hear it, you're going to be like, yeah, that's right.
Okay. Can we
Spit it
name all
out.
the ones that we've named so far?
Yes, we got walk, hit by pitch, a hit, dropped strike 3, an error, and then catcher interference.
Long dramatic pause. Like,
Who's up?
are you gonna
Me?
tell us?
Mike.
That's Mike.
Oh, no, we're still going. And we want to see if anybody's going to.
If I didn't have it last time, I don't have it now.
All right. Well, I don't know if customer whatever catcher interference jogged your memory. Christy, you got anything?
Nope.
I mean, I'm not going to call it a slam dunk, but the big reveal just revealed it, and I didn't even expect him to. Fielder's choice.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Jeff gave us the last answer.
He
in the
did.
Chat.
I was like, big reveal. I was about to kick somebody out of the audience. I'm like, what the hell?
I didn't see. I didn't get to see that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't either.
Because technically the guy on first gets out at second, but it should have been the guy on first that was the easy out. But they decided to go with that guy. So
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good question.
Ben gets a free point and gets to get off that 6.
yes,
Ben get a point.
that means he's one closer to me.
Yeah.
One closer to me.
Yes. Let's go. Ooh, I like that. Paul, that was a great question. My baseball coach in high school actually told us that years ago too. And it stumped mostly everyone. But I've just been following baseball and playing baseball my whole life. So, you see a lot of stuff when you play.
No, I'm aware. We're
I
all aware that
expected
you
you
still
to
play
crush
baseball,
us
Ben.
in that one, being that you play.
Yeah, you
Playing,
yes.
watching, following. A lot of innings have crossed these eyes.
Well, what you need to do is you need to research what 90s kids used to watch when they got sick during the week at school and stayed home from school. That's where you learn about The Price is Right and, the Family Feud and the rest of those midday game
Deal
shows.
or no deal.
Bob Barker.
Because you literally gave, that should have been in your back pocket. The
okay.
The wild pitch strike 3.
I thought I was a diamond in the rough with that. I'll learn from that.
Yeah, you're right.
That,
you weren't a diamond in the rough. You were more like a rough diamond, but you'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll polish this turd named Ben one day. So,
I like that. I got a trivia. Are we doing more trivia? I got one ready to go if you guys are ready.
Give it to us.
Okay.
Go.
What you got?
All right. So this I always used to stump everyone with, but I will say a little hint. Players have added to this list recently. So, who are the only 6 players to hit 40 homers and steal 40 bases? There's 6, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
Shohei is one
Pretty
of them.
famous one last year. Yep.
Yeah,
Shohei is 1.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds is 2.
Ricky Henderson? I don't know about the home runs.
40-40.
Lou Brock?
Mike
We got-
Trout.
No, Mike Trout was close. He was very, very close. He was like one homer shy, I think.
Okay.
Jose Ramirez was also really close last year. He was, I think, one homer shy as well. Oh, you know what happened last year? They canceled the last game because it didn't matter for the standings. So he didn't get a chance to even go for 40-40.
So you're talking about there's somebody that got into the 40-40 club this year?
Not this year, but very recently. Ohtani was one, and then there's another recent one. And Paul, you should know this. Come on, Paul.
Oh,
Is it
Acuna.
Acuna?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had like
Number
70 stolen bases that year. God.
Yeah, he cost me $500 because I bet on Esteury Ruiz to lead the MLB in steals before the season,
There
and
it
he only
is.
came in second.
There it is. So we only have three.
Wrong year of the ACL tears. You caught the wrong one.
That's what I'm saying. I know. It was brutal. He got 10 in the last week too. I'm like, F you, dude. Yeah, so we got Shohei, Barry Bonds, and Acuna. We got three more.
You're going to have to give them
anybody
to us
like
because I don't think we're getting them.
Okay. One is a broadcaster right now. Famous broadcaster, but absolutely
A-Rod.
hated him as a player. A-Rod.
A-Rod.
Yeah, that's 4.
See, I block him out of my history.
Should have gotten
Yeah,
that
I
one.
do remember that. Yeah.
Are
Are there any more Yankees?
Yeah, both. Both played for them at one point in time. The two remaining.
Beltran?
Nope.
That's a good one, though.
That's a good guess.
If Barry Bonds didn't exist, this guy would be the face of steroids.
Fire? Sammy.
No. This one's kind of out of the box. Actually, both of these are somewhat out of the box.
Like Juan Gonzalez or like
No,
Rafael
but
Palmeiro?
you're kind of on the right track, right timeline.
Jose Canseco? No.
Yeah, Christy's got it. That's
Okay.
5. That's 5. Yep. And we got one more. Former
Jose Canseco.
Yankee, former Texas Ranger, former Washington National.
Ooh, Washington National.
Second base, Chicago Cub as well. I believe he played for the Cubs. Second base, converted to outfield.
Oh, man. He was like
Mike,
Dominican
it's on
or
the tip of your tongue.
something. Soriano.
Oh, Mike, you're right there. Yep. Mike's got it.
Yeah.
Alfonso Soriano.
Oh, man, I can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah, but Mike Trout and Jose Ramirez are some of the players that have come very, very close, just one off. But I always like that. It always used to be just Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco, A-Rod, and Soriano. But obviously Acuna and Ohtani the last 2 years have joined that list. But yeah, thanks for playing.
Soto's getting the 40-30 this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I got a notification. He got the first player to get to 30-30 this year.
Look at
I'm like,
Trey in
oh
the
boy,
chat.
I know Mike's happy.
Yeah, it's like we have a new member. By the way, Packers suck.
Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
Now,
It's for
last
me
week,
too.
they were
And I got to play them tomorrow. We're going to Green Bay tomorrow. It's gonna be
that's going to be a good game.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's a good game.
Oh,
But I
it'll
wouldn't
be
be.
a good game.
I just
I'd
kind
say-
of wish the trade went through like week 4. How about that?
Understandable.
Fans are nervous about the Commanders.
Yeah.
That's the talk around here. People are nervous about the Commanders. So
Nervous?
Packers fans are. They feel like this is a true test. Like I was not expecting the outcome of the Packers-Lions game that happened on Sunday, and then people are like nobody was expecting that. I mean the Lions really crapped the bed, but the Packers looked fairly decent. But everybody thinks that going up against Jaden Daniels and the Commanders is going to be a true test for how the Packers really are. So we'll see.
It would be a true test to see if we're actually studio gangsters or for real too, a little bit. So
True. Very true. Very true.
Well, since we're talking about other sports, that's probably the dumb shit to end us tonight. I think it's been a really great episode until Trey hopped on. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to all of our fallen homies. Ben, who resurrected from the dead, Lewis out, Matt out. So all the stalwarts here. Appreciate everybody hopping on tonight. And go everybody but
We're gonna
Mets. Let's do
send
it.
everybody them
Oh.
AOL CDs before next week's episodes.
Yes.
Everybody's minutes are getting re-upped.
Boom, boom, boom.